And there we go. Hello, everybody. I forgot to set up the stuff. There, at least now I'm not naked. Let's see. I still need to set up my phone. Boom, boom. Don't allow, not now. Now. Not. No, ugh. I pressed allow. You keep sending those same messages, Nikki. Indeed. And the camera should be working anytime now. Maybe it works faster. Huh. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It just had problems recognizing. And yes, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me move the mic a little bit closer. And yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing good. Today we'll be going on with Genshin because last time we kind of forgot. Oh, I'm not live on Twitch. There we go. Fix that. Now I'm live on Twitch as well. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. I woke up to a lot of messages, so I had to respond to a lot. Mostly, I forgot to send pictures to somebody, to Revelte, who actually said I would send pictures to. Is it me? Or do I sound different? Do I? Better or worse? It might be because now I finally have a good mic position for my mic, so it's a little bit closer to me. Might be why. I have a Discord message. Oh wait, that I am live. Okay, there we go. So you don't know. Okay. I could check some perimeters to make sure everything is still fine. That everything is still at least kind of the same. It goes through voice mod. Voice mod has the clear mic on. Yeah, that's about all I can check. There's not a lot for me to check. Ooh, get a close-up of Lue. That's a nice map. Could just be you. It could be. Could be lots of reasons. But last time when we left off, this was before. You sound spacier. With fuller at the same time. It might be because I bought a blank. Oh. Maybe. It might be because my mic is closer to me, but it might also be because I had to clean our bedroom a little bit. You could below it. Okay, we'll lower Genshin a bit. Oh, that's still the sound stuff that I wanted to do to Genshin that I forgot last time. Big combat softer and... What was it louder? Voices. But one thing that I had to do is because... Flash's father, he's coming. Put some plinth down in the bedroom. So I brought all the big plushies that would be in the way into the game room. So I have giant Eevee right next to me.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Oh, that's a one-dimensional... Oh, that is weird. One-side portal. Whoop. Okay, I said I would change the sound settings. Audio. Volume max. Music. I thought I always had these on 5. Dialogue still 10. And SFX sounds. And Doggo Impact. Yes, hi Tanuk. How are you doing? There we go. I think this should be good. And Tanuk is doing good. I'm happy to hear that. So, where we left off last time, this was before the wedding, so it's been a little bit ago. We met a lady that trained Child. And she's now gonna train us. That's about all I remember. I'll be honest, that's about all. We have to defeat something, but I kind of forgot what we had to defeat. Rest. I just need to see some dialogue to see how well the audio is adjusted. Music could be maybe a little bit louder. This place again. Strange creature. Did you bring me here? No response. The strange creature just floats away. What is that thing? What is it doing in Sigur's inner world? And where is it taking me this time? I can press escape, okay. Well, just follow it. I feel like music can be 7 or 8. That was a voice.
Longing. Hatred. Self-preservation. No. It is fear.
It should be better.
The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death.
Probably put this on auto.
Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world.
Okay.
That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
Ooh, that's a way to look at it, I guess. Interesting way to look at it. I like the feather that we have in our ear. It almost looks like a feather. It's kind of cute.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet.
That's one response.
Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone.
Damn.
After all, bones can always be reset.
Wow, okay, he's harsh. I guess that's one way of training. Train until you pass out. Everything is going black. You're so slow.
Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold. In pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated.
Ooh.
But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training.
He was having
You
mercy?
must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Yes, Master.
Interesting. dream is over, but I can't get that suffocating, oppressive feeling out of my head. I have so many questions about Ziric's past. Where does she come from? What has she been through? Is she somebody that is from Kandria? And that's why the gods destroyed Kandria, because they had potential to become stronger than the gods themselves. Or passed through the...
Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell
Family
you that
principles?
she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
I really want answers, but right now it's vital that I complete my training. Once that is done, I'll find a chance to talk to her. Okay, let's do this. Let's train. I did kind of enjoy the training. It's fun mini games. Fighting mini games, but fun.
From your training so far, you have gained a better command of the sword and more control over your elemental abilities.
Thank you. It's all
That's only
your
part of it.
guiding.
Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block. Ready?
Give me your worst.
Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable. Just like your sister. Huh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to her, do you?
Well, we do know more, but at that point we don't.
Hey,
Ooh, the distraction.
That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation.
Are you describing yourself?
How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me. But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given moment. This is your final training session. Look alive.
We're gonna fight her.
Same drill as before,
Oh.
but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Boop. I forgot how my E works. Holding it and then shooting. There we go. Okay. We do have a decent amount of time.
Water jet!
Boop.
Yeah. Water jet!
Boop. Get all those out of the way.
Water
The water's
jet!
not reaching it. Kind of hoping the water would reach it, but I need to wait like 5 seconds.
Water jet!
After 0 seconds. Destroy all crystals.
Yeah. Go! Yeah.
3. Gonna run to grab the HP. And then destroy the race 3. He's 4.
Water jet!
Not bad. Better than I expected.
there we go. That was not too bad once I got the hang of it again. It is not easy to control my emotions. The battle is overwhelming, but if I can just focus all my attention on what the opponent is doing and how I should respond, it is almost like my emotions taking a backseat.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
Focus on the battle. I think it's working. I can choose to tune out anything that isn't relevant to the battle, but I think I'm still pretty far from having full control over my emotions.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Okay. Rick went through this kind of training too, didn't she? How measureless does the training have to be to make somebody substitute all emotions for pure reason?
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
Sugar's right. Now that I've stopped, all the emotions I was suppressing are rushing back to the surface. Pain, exhaustion, frustration, doubt, but exhaustion is the main one. I feel like I could fall asleep on the spot.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Okay, she's a bit more relaxing than her master, I would say. Go to the makeshift camp. We're not gonna talk to her? But we wanted to talk to her. We might be too exhausted to talk. And I'm back. Watch at the fire. Oh, it says Paimon's sleeping. He's actually sleeping right behind me. He's enjoying that I bought some stuff from that room because he stole all the blankets. Like all the blankets we had. We have a good amount of blankets. Like we have like 5 blankets total. I like blankets. Looks like I'm back in her inner world. I don't see that strange creature this time, but I think I can navigate the space on my own now, even without it here to guide me. I don't know how to leave, so I'm stuck here until I wake up. I want her to take a look around while I'm waiting. I always look around in somebody's mind. Not invasive. Oh.
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
How about you?
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Wow. You're doing great. I'm happy to hear that.
I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
And a poop.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Wow, that's rude.
Have you become a positive light in this world?
a sword though.
Do
A sword
you
is
even
nice.
remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers
And what's
from
the
the
game? This is
stars.
Genshin Impact.
Just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then I can do anything.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Is this her having a nightmare? Oh, that might actually be. She might actually have a nightmare, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Let's see here. First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Interesting. But that's again, I don't know, but their storytelling is getting better and better. I like the story about her. The dream is over. I can hear the crackling of fire in the distance, and there's a frequent aroma in the area. Grilled meat. We'll go for some grilled meat.
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you.
Oh, yes, I am starving.
Of course you are. That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in before it gets cold.
It is kind of nice of them. You too. So you're best friends now?
Oh, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forgive the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
Okay. She's direct to the point, please.
So full. Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
Sure thing, Paimon.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents.
Ooh.
Second,
I just hit the mic.
I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, you just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded.
Thank you. That was a lot
When
faster than I
Ajax
expected.
trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
Me 3. After spending time in her inner world and witnessing her memories, there are so many questions I could ask, but the most important one is, Are you really from the vet?
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you earlier, but while we were dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories. This is the first time I've seen Shrek break her composure. I guess this really took her by surprise.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
So Shrek didn't share those memories with me on purpose, and in fact, she tried her best to keep them from me. Wait, speaking of endless darkness, on my first time here, that was all I saw. Until that strange creature appeared.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late.
Ooh.
Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret. No,
of course.
I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
Like me? Do you mean you are also a descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here.
Okay.
But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question.
What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength.
Is he originally from here?
To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
This goal is to defeat the fowl. I can hear her serious. I can hear how serious this is for her. I should wonder what those certain reasons could be. But given how quickly she blazed through the answer, I doubt she wants to talk about it. I have one question left. What should I ask?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Maybe I should take the opportunity to get Child some answers.
You're allowed.
You know Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Hey, Jax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set.
Develop your own skill set.
So during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation.
Also, hi,
but
Pliny, how are you
Ajax was so
doing?
young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
And tickles. Oh, I love tickles. It's fun. That was coming in a calculated answer. It's like she was talking about something entirely mundane. I don't know why, but I'm not buying it. It makes it sound like the decision has everything to do with Child and nothing to do with her. But what does she actually feel about it? The abyss is completely silent. The domain must get lonely after a while. Not to mention, He said it has been hundreds of years since she arrived in Tibet, and even longer than that, if you account for how slowly time passes in a year.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. In all that time, she never established a connection with this world. Was it really just because she looked down on the weak? I doubt she gives me a straight answer if I ask. Besides, I already used my 3 questions. She was happy to give me a cold, hard fact. But I still feel like I haven't heard her true voice.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Yeah, that might make the most sense.
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Ooh, wait, who? Is this gonna be her mentor? I doubt it. I don't have that one unlocked. I'll go here, quickly unlock that one, and then we'll go to the mission. It's weird, I thought I had everything unlocked in Leeway. It's fun sometimes taking different routes. Instead of teleporting straight there, teleport a little bit away, walk towards your destination. Never know what we find, like a chest. Yeah, we could probably take that thing down. At least with Tikanari, we have a ranged, so we should be fine. I never liked these ones, however.
Overrule! One with the forest. I'll uproot you!
At least we are so strong that we can just take them out with ease.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Up to our next destination. And a 3. Could even... Oh, I don't have the right runes for it, but I would love to employ her. She's level 70, however. A little bit lower, and I don't have any artifacts for her. What artifacts does she use? Yeah. That's a recommended set. I don't really have anything for her. Okay. I know that there was a place that we could check out. I think it's this one. Yeah. We can go to artifacts and they recommend us the artifacts that we need. They recommend these ones. 4 of these. Anything else about it? Oh no, it's just 4 of those and then 2 of something else. Or 2 of the same flowers as well. Look, the character talents are low. Actually, I haven't leveled her that much. This weapon is, I think, good on her from last time I checked. But I need 4 gold, 9 non-gold, 18 of these, 15 of those. Still need a lot. So I won't be able to play her anytime soon. I need to get a lot of resources to level her up. And to get a weapon up and to get her up. What does it give my weapon on this character? It is 90. Guess that's my first full 90 character? Oh no, it's Kaching, my first full 90. No, that's the weapon. Kaching itself's not 90. It should be easy for me to get those resources. It's just time consuming getting all those resources, especially the boss ones. Getting 20 of these, ugh. I guess that's what we have to do. We'll see how far the story goes, and we might do some grinding. Kill some bosses. Do some dungeons. And then up here we go. Lumberpick Valley. And then we fall down. So we go back up. It's weird how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just fall down and then the next time you climb exactly the same and you're fine. Or not exactly the same, I guess. We're not at the exact location. Otherwise we would have fallen off again. Ooh, and that's...
Cut to the chase.
And Shroud!
Three.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Nice and quick.
The hunted.
You never know where you need those treasure hunter things from them.
Another test subject.
They don't even stand a chance. That is the nice part about having a character that is strong. But I kind of want to replace her because she might be a little bit too strong. And a... Oop. There we go, teleport point unlocked. And I forgot to check my stamina. You think the game is as loud as me? I'll lower its volume. Oh, I can see ya. It seems like the fighting... No, we're not gonna do surround sound. Just for the fact of everybody has surround sound, and it sounds weird. If you don't have it, then at some points stuff might not be heard in one ear. Oh, we're supposed to go down? Oh, it's right here.
Wait, this is near the chasm, right?
It is.
If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety. Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
Oh. Wait, I just found... Okay, I will.
All right. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Okay, let's do this. Boop. Through the portal we go. Ooh. We get to play as her, but we already have her. That's the thing. And hi, Wiz. Welcome.
Mine to wield.
Ooh, okay. I Don't know if this is gonna be her fight style as well when we have her, but
Like it. Wipe out.
Extinguished.
all quick and dandy. Our ult lasts long though. I'm good. How are you, Is?
Whoa! Look at all these spikes! Careful! Don't get hit! You know
You will
what?
be careful.
Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
To answer my question in the chest. Oh,
Annihilate.
you're good. That's good to hear.
Mine to wield. Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty, like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Boop. And then we'll take out the water one with our eyes. I kind of like her fighting style. Yeah, I think she might be the next one that I unlock because she's different than everybody else. Thank you for the pets. It should be showing up soon, hopefully. It was working a few days ago, so I hope it showed up. Ooh, what a
Looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is?
Oh, I see why it didn't show up. Okay. If I close my eyes and focus on the light that came from my wound back then, yes, I can sense something and it is nearby, but I can't feel the exact location. Let me just put in that with an A. Or if message is that. Do this. Oh, it doesn't do that. Oh, I wouldn't have to make. Okay. Can't do that now. So it's pet with an E. I don't have to strike that though. Not exact, but it is nearby.
Our opponent must have covered his tracks just in case. Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly.
Hold on! Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm.
Hi,
Hold back a little.
Robert.
Give our
How are you
enemy
doing?
some wiggle room so we can see what
I
we're
need to
dealing with.
play the
If you're
fan.
too
Okay,
reckless,
sounds
you might be
good.
playing right into his hands. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down.
Okay, do a small dash. That way they can't hit us. That was quick. That was just what, 2 attacks? Oh. That's a lot.
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Oh! Good hit.
There. I got it back.
Thank you. That's nice of her.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
In the Gwale Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target.
It didn't.
Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power. Whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power.
So you were his real target.
No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate, if you want. I believe that's the term they use in this world for arbitrary coincidences like this. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost.
But
I'll cope. Well, done gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal?
It is child, maybe.
Of course!
Might be.
Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar. It looks just like that narwhal's horn!
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul? Who dares call him foul? Sertologi.
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit.
What should we do now?
Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
Zerk was stabbed by one of these spikes while retrieving a fragment of my soul. And in the process, some of her power was stolen. The culprit is hiding somewhat behind the fog. If I have a good understanding of his attack pattern from the fight just now, if we pursue him, our chances of winning are high. But Zerk's breathing is weaker than usual. If we attack now, I can't guarantee her or Paimon's safety. It's a hard decision to make, but I think we should get out of here. It would be cool if you can actually make that
Final
decision.
victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Okay.
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Okay.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run!
I'm out of stamina. Being out of stamina is never a good thing. We'll just walk, regain our stamina. For the looks of it, we're not getting shot at. All we do is dashes.
Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So,
Just sneak all
this
between
power
them.
has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to invest.
There we go.
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it.
The all-devouring narwhal, with its power. He even managed to steal from you, of all people.
You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master.
Yeah, hearing you say the foul definitely got a reaction out of him.
Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us. We have to help you get it back.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better? Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength. So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
That doesn't sound too bad. It's not out of pity. You said I don't want to be in your debt. Well, I still am. Just for paying a debt.
Then
I like that.
What is it?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
We should take
I'm
Skirk
hoping if
somewhere
this...
she can rest. But where?
Oh, go to the pharmacy? Pharmacy might be a good place, yeah. Get her all checked out and such.
Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
There we go. Okay. Back with the pharmacy. Let's do this. Boop. One of the reasons I love Kaching. Just throw your E around and you have an easy time traveling. And to the back rooms.
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like... I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Ah! You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Then, did you by
Wow.
chance happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
I guess you did, eh? Paimon whisperings need some work.
Sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start. But things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so... What do you say?
You're a friend now.
Friends?
Ugh. I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave! Ah, whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some
Indeed, she will.
sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling, Paimon.
Zerk is stubborn. Even if I try to convince her to take it easy, I hope she listens. Paimon is right. She won't stop taking a break once she gets tired. I hope I should just get some sleep. That is a lot of steam. Of course she's acting like she didn't just get stabbed in the shoulder. Something seems off with her.
Quiet.
Is it the voices? Who's she talking to? There's no one around. Unless...
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Right, in that dream, I read and Shirk was training alone. But there were disembodied voices talking to her. One of them mentioned a fire. I wonder what happened exactly. If only she could just talk to us.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
Recovering your strength yet? Recovered your strength yet?
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Whew! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short.
Maybe it's because of the spike that stabbed you. That is 12% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity, Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short.
No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Okay.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Yeah, she says so.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
See you in 2 days. Meditating for 2 days long. I wouldn't be able to do that. I get too easily distracted.
Morning! Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now?
No idea. Maybe it's not going so well.
Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh, wait! Breakfast! That's it! Paimon will go get breakfast! Skirk
Sounds
is
good.
gonna be starving when she wakes up.
She actually might be. Jack looks so almost like she is really asleep. Oh, are we gonna do it? Oh, you again. What are you doing here? It is a childlike wonder. This place feels familiar, but where am I exactly? There are towering cliffs, withered trees, and strange rivers flowing from the horizon. All the way here, but it is broken up several times along the way, with a waterfall at each breaking point. Hey Raz, hey puppy. On closer inspection, the color of the water is changing. The closer I get, the lower portion, the darker it becomes, almost as if. Did you bring me here? Then this must mean.
This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams. This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then.
So you can speak.
Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this.
Ooh.
I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again, too. Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right?
Indeed.
Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here, so what's your impression of this place?
What is that river? Why are there so many cliffs and waterfalls?
Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions, flowing forward as one.
They don't.
But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past. When all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was, she cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past, and begins anew.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
Fair enough. I see, so it was Sir Talon who taught Cirque to replace all her emotions with reason. And since then, it has been a constant process of abandoning, refuting, and erasing her past self. I suppose that's the secret to her strength. But it's such a sad thing to think about. What has she been through? Why does she have been this way?
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the truth of it all. Soon, you'll understand everything.
Touch. Whee! I probably would have glided that. So we're at the first river. Are we gonna mend it as well, or? This looks like a coastline. I recognize the drawing in the sand. Wait, isn't this the picture I drew for Paimon? Why is it showing up in her memories?
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away, indifferent as ever.
Why? If I think about it, it's not surprising at all. After what happened at the Wyming restaurant, it is obvious she prefers to disappear from other people's lives. She hasn't seen Child in years either. I doubt she ever made a connection with this world of her own volition. What I'm seeing now is a microcosm of her entire life. So a movie of her entire life.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life.
Oh?
Let's keep going. It's still a long way to the source of the river.
Exciting. Yeah, I guess we can't collide that, so we'll use this. Whee!
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, I shall teach you no more. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
Okay, that's kind of how...
travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey. And piece together a new future from the shattered remnants of your past. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why do you do that?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear so deep it can be felt in the bones. But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. and thus pain dampens
Hi,
over time.
Nova.
And the
Welcome.
acrid taste
How you
of fear
doing?
becomes
Welcome.
a distant memory. Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood, or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
Interesting. That figure next to her looks familiar. Right, I saw the same figure during the battle against the all-devouring narwhal.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Sertology, looked like at one point in time.
At one point in time? So he can change forms.
Of course. As a higher being, physical form is a triviality to him. He could appear
We got
as a
free
beast,
cookies, yay!
a human, or even a monster that defies description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
I used to think that they were just master and disciple, like Skirt and Child. Now I see why Skirt chose to distance herself from humanity. They told her to put down roots here, while at the same time threatening to destroy whatever life she's managed to create.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
We'd at least have a purpose. Oh. So that's why she meant, but I still don't understand why the master would do that. For what he said, I didn't pick up on a conflict between them. I mean, he said he did it to help her evolve and get stronger.
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Sertology is terrifying. The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. The power to crush all things.
Oh?
Shall we keep going? Let's see. We're about halfway there.
So I have a weird theory. What if we are the master? And we put her on this path to teach us, which is us in the future, but past. Or maybe I'm overcomplicating it, and it's just a different creature. This must be sure when she was a child.
We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Sertology.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful, useless ploy.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you save me? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee.
Wow.
So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever means necessary, in the hope that one day, you might surprise me.
But I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void. You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master. From that day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness, and fatigue. After some time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions, like her master. How should I put it? It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became the Skirk you know today.
So he saved her from disaster when she was a child, and never even tried to hide his ulterior motive. I suppose that leaves one final mystery. What really happened with the disaster back then? Theo's final words to her were cold and cruel, but the reactions she made, it seems like it was a truth she knew all too well. I have a feeling it all comes back to what happened back then.
We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is
Now I'm excited to know. Okay, we're getting there, the final stretch. Oh, I thought we were climbing on top of the mountain. That's where it comes from.
These are Skirk's happiest memories. What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. And when song filled the air, not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying along. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child, always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover.
Ooh, big stretchies.
Treasures at the bottom of the sea, the secrets beyond the stars, and that merchant ship packed with adults wearing those strange clothes. Yes, the ship. That was the beginning of the end. It was a spaceship. When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish trade. Skirk's parents, her relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with open arms and allowed them to explore the planet. To them, the visitors were guests and should be treated with hospitality. No one had any idea of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet. Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, only fire and ruin awaited her. Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. The shop owner with the bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher she had made fun of just that morning. Their lives were discarded like worthless trash, as the fire consumed one life after another. Skirk was helpless. All she could do was run. And so she did. She kept running until an unexpected figure crossed her path. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have remained, left to rot in the scorched earth, with no answer as to why any of this was happening.
So, why did those people destroy her homeland?
Because she and her people were seen as a threat.
Threat?
As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past. Further research revealed that, over time, the people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source.
Oh.
For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat, and decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was wiped from the face of the planet.
Just because of a speculation. All those innocent people.
Senseless, isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps it was their own innocence and kindness that doomed them. But in the end, that was lost to the blaze as well. If those with power get to decide good and evil, then all you can trust in is the sword in your hand. And so, before death could claim her, she ran. She ran and never stopped.
Now I see why the Master 3 is such a terrifying prospect for her. And now I see why she distanced herself from the world.
No one wants to relive their most painful moments. Well, that brings us to the end of the story. This is as far as we can go. Skirk is waiting over there. For both of us. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my purpose. And my greatest wish over all these years.
Is she gonna merge with her inner self, her child? Is she gonna accept the memories, or is she gonna cut them down?
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. Well, to me. I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And he is the best choice in this moment.
Wait, then you must be...
His pressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now. I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused to face for too long. So, I came to face you instead.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness of the universe renders everything insignificant. Our feelings most of all.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses, Emotions like kindness and empathy, and what makes you any different from the ruthless soldiers who slaughtered our people?
The difference is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. That is the greatest kindness I can offer. I have shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am. It made me strong.
That is the problem. I want to shoulder those things together. On the grand scale of the entire universe, maybe our feelings are vanishingly small, but why should that mean they don't matter? Emotion gives warmth to the cold expanse of space. It gives meaning to the world around us. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars, those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
That isn't what we need.
It's exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity, and in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You severed all connection to who you used to be, so you can no longer draw strength from your past. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so, this river, the source of your strength, grows more polluted by the day.
And do you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
Your emotion self isn't weak. The fact that she transcended time and broke free from your constraints to come to face you.
For saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice.
Is the proof.
To be honest, I'm not here to argue with you. This isn't about who's right or wrong. And in fact, I agree that in order to make it through the wake of that tragedy, we had to distance ourselves from the pain through reason over emotion. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, mine is there too. Because deep down, you know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be. All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I hope, at least, that you can let go.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive.
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all.
Ooh.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water. Dancing water. The sand along your path is begging for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand. But if this is your wish, then I will carry you with me until the end.
Aww.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end.
Love the animation.
Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Aww.
So, you saw my memories then?
We did.
I once asked my master if survival of the strongest was the law of the universe. He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive.
But that isn't true strength. Power is not a substitute for doing what is right.
That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind. An idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. One in which power was not the law of the land. But that means I must defeat him. Because my master, Sertologi, is, at the core, a defier of all rules and order.
Sounds like you have your work cut out for you.
Yes, and not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason to see him as an enemy. Although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should. He saved my life, taught me the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I respect him.
But he intends to face you in battle one day.
I know. And it's not something I want. But Master never goes back on his word. I have to treat everything he says as a promise. He's no longer into that. But he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of them are simple greetings, or an answer to one of my questions. Every time I hear from him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces. Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear, just like he said. Yes, I respect him, but I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, the pursuit of strength consumes every moment of my life. I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready.
If he does attack one day, I'll help you.
Help me? Why? This isn't your fight.
Because if we want to build the world we both want to see, everyone has to be willing to fight. If we all do our part, we can make the entire universe a kinder place. leave together. To gaze in the distant skies. There's nothing else to do here. Should I leave? Let's leave.
Oh, you're finally awake! Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious? Oh, you scared Paimon half to death.
Fair enough.
You're both okay, right?
What does it look like?
Looks like your strength is back. You look stronger than ever.
Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from the past into the future. I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight. I suppose what happened today will become an inseparable part of who I am.
Okay, so Paimon feels like she's missing some important context.
Probably.
But whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious snacks. Let's dig in.
I could go for some food. I haven't eaten yet. The three of you enjoy the snacks.
All right. It's about time we finished what we started.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
Finally, let's show him what we are made of.
I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, he's going to be tougher than before. The good news is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time. So, let's go. Same place as last time.
Let's do this. Let's kick some ass. Boop. And then we teleport to this one. Because we unlocked that one. Yeah. Boop.
Incoming.
There we go. Actually, I might do her instead of Mona. I'll do that. I'll add her instead of Mona. Boop, 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 boop.
Need something taken care of?
There we go. I did see her skills a little bit, but I would love to see them a little bit more in fights. Let's see how we do against the slime.
Annihilate.
Our attack speed becomes really fast if we do the right combo, I'm guessing. It's just we don't do a lot of damage. But that can be fixed with leveling. Leveling up the weapon. Boop. As such. Here we go. Let's fight the thing.
The fog is gone.
It was Master all along.
Isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that, too?
That is Skirk's master. That is what the fowls used to look like.
Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl? How does that work?
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful as Master. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising that he would assume this form.
Okay. Oh, the closer Paimon looks, the more intimidating it gets.
I kind of like the black hole over there. It looks cool.
Time, so it's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal again after we're done with him. But
let's teach this guy a lesson.
Surge! Ha! Mine to wield. Ha! Ha! Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Oh, wait, the shards? Okay, those shards. That's what I have to attack.
Go! Yeah.
I was just too late. That's a shame. Where is he? There.
Wipe out!
Annihilate.
Okay, he doesn't get frozen, which is kind of a shame, but...
Mine to wield.
I don't really understand how the ult works.
Go!
What is that rift doing there?
Extinguished.
Getting low. I don't know if that rift is doing something, but...
Water jet! Yeah!
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
I only have like 200... Oh. I would say I only have 200 HP, but then I guess I lost that, and now we're full HP again.
Extinguished. Power.
Okay, so our ultimate can last as long as our E. That's an interesting one. So we can do our E, and our ultimate will cool down. Okay, I started to understand her bit by bit.
Haven't had enough of my power.
Ooh.
Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
Is she overloading him with power? Or breaking it? Nice. I think we did well. Oh.
Well, have you come to your senses?
Oh, hold on.
You saw that my body was at its limit. So, you deliberately channeled your power into me, knowing that it would destroy my shell from within.
Clothing. He's from Kandria. At least that's what I think.
Such power. Such keen battle instincts. So you must be...
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Tevat?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar. a friend of your master and one of his followers. This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years ago, I knew you existed. And I knew you would come here.
Hundreds of years ago?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long, long time ago. I was born into a noble family in Conria. As the eldest son, I was set to inherit our title. But I contracted an incurable illness as a child, and everyone gave up on me. I trained the sword harder than anyone else, defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes was pity, or a strange glee in my misfortune. Even my parents were just waiting for me to die. Over time, my heart hardened, and I became aimless. That was the point where I met your master, Sertologi. We were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison, the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death. He spent his childhood wandering the streets, facing more criticism than the literary works in the Universitas Magistrorum. Yet, he always wore a smile on his face, as if kindness and malice were one and the same, and he could not see the difference. I still remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight to survive. Even if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something, and he inspired me to keep going. When we sparred together, it was the first time I'd actually felt the thrill of combat. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness. It was like there was nothing in this world he couldn't accomplish. When it came to the human form, he was always intent on pushing the boundaries of possibility. But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. My talents were nothing compared to his, and at some point, I realized he had pulled so far ahead, I was too embarrassed to even ask him to spar. After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out and said to me,
"This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you. Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether."
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to get stronger. Maybe I'll finally catch up to you one day, and we can spar like we used to.
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
All I can do is try. After all, a wise man once told me, people need to fight for their own survival.
Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality, and wish to experience a good sparring match before you wither away, seek out my disciple.
Oh.
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Nor I. But Vtuber said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe, and bring her to Tibet. You know as well as I, Vtuber's prophecies are never wrong.
Well, now I'm curious about who this disciple of yours will be.
All Vtuber said was that one day, the stars shall bow in her honor.
Sounds pretty impressive.
This is interesting.
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
Still self-assured as ever, I see. But you're not wrong.
I'll be leaving them. Oh, and if you are serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I've said before, walk whatever path you want. Freedom means even the wicked get to make their own choices.
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission by Sertologi. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh and sew it into my own heart.
Your heart? That sounds like torture. How did you even survive that?
Because he's immortal.
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality that sustained you. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it, work for it, dream of it. Instead, you stole something that didn't belong to you, and it backfired.
You're right. I should have known better, but I had already pushed myself to my limits, and he was still miles ahead of me. So I had to take a leap of faith. I miss your master. I miss the days when we were all together, troublemakers without a home. I don't regret the choice I made. But if you'll allow it, I do want to apologize. To both of you.
After the beating we just gave you, I think we can call it even.
You're an interesting one as well. Sertologi's disciple. That's a lot to live up to. It can't have been an easy experience. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him, all the while standing ever out of reach. We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much higher we have to climb, or when we will see the sun again.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. No matter how dark it gets, I will not give in to despair. I will overcome it. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants is not a battle that demands his full strength, but rather a defeat without regrets.
Oh?
Since you're his friend, you must have some things in common. The first time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power, I felt no emotion coming from that spike. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, I could feel joy and passion emanating from your blade. It was the joy of a researcher discovering the truth of the world. The joy of an artist uncovering a temple of wonders.
Interesting. I'm certain I didn't express those emotions outright. Yet you were able to read them from my blade, like a glimpse into my inner world. You're right. That battle brought me an unbridled sense of joy, and my defeat brings me no regret whatsoever.
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, unlock the extent of his potential, and transcend his own limits. A battle to end all battles. After which, all can come to an end. Including, perhaps, his life. For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him. He has one purpose, one goal. To complete himself. It's one of the secrets to his strength.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his goal. What a battle that would be. Oh, to witness such a...
He's turning back, I guess. Or he's dying. It might be either one.
Are you okay?
He is immortal, so I don't think he's dying.
Kinds of power are surging through my body. The curse of immortality allows it all to coexist, but it does not remove the pain. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. What a shame. I would have loved to witness that battle. Sertologi once offered to free me from this curse. Now, I must ask that of you, Skirk. Can you release me from the pain?
I can, but not through death, if that's what you were hoping for. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power you've consumed, and smash it to pieces. The impurities will dissipate, and under the curse of immortality, your mind and body will regenerate. When that process is complete, you will be back to who you were before, no longer tortured by powers you can't control. But it will be a time-consuming and painful process. The decision is yours to make.
I accept. And who knows? Perhaps I'll wake up in time to witness your great battle with Sertologi.
That would be nice.
I have faith that you'll be able to stand against him one day. Though, I know it'll be a long and arduous road. If we are climbers in the dark, it appears the dawn has finally broken for me. But your ascent continues. At least, it looks like you are not alone on your journey.
I will reach the top of this mountain, no matter what it takes. And you, Skofnungr, will be my witness at the end of all things.
Whew, that's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh. At least we don't have to make a mad dash for the exit like last.
Let's go. Circuit gaze into the distant skies. There's nothing else to do here. Should we leave? We will leave.
We did it! Ah, it's only been a few days, but it feels like forever. Once again, we've proved there's nothing we can't overcome. We're just that awesome.
And yeah, just you. Nobody can actually see that, but yeah. I don't even break a sweat.
Wow, you sound even more confident than usual. Guess you really have become stronger.
We have.
Today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned, the ones that died out, are they back now?
Yes. The power Skofnungr stole has been returned. So, the stars have regained their light.
Great! Huh, it's crazy crazy that you even noticed their light was gone. There are so many stars in the sky. If a few disappeared, Paimon definitely wouldn't be able to tell.
I suppose it's because I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars, hanging in the meticulously planned sky, glittering with rotten light. It's not real. And yet, it is for that very reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace it brings.
I'd like to see what it's like
Even
up
the
there.
most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. We will return to the real universe one day, whether of our own volition or not. Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste life's bitterness. Yet though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder, what is it going to take for kindness to reign supreme in the vast expanse of the universe?
Ugh, this is all going over Paimon's head. But if she knows one thing, it's that the traveler always finds a way.
Indeed.
Ever since we met, he has filled Paimon's days with happiness. No matter how tough things get, he always finds a way to make it better. If it's too big a job for one person, then we'll do it with two. And if two's still not enough, then three.
That is one way.
We've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many amazing things. As long as we don't give up, we can make any wish come true.
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is possible. Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice to get used to it.
Okay. When will we meet again?
I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Or maybe we'll reunite on a different planet entirely. Regardless, reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope that at the end of this journey, wherever it takes us, we stand in a world reborn. One without war, pain, or forced partings. One where new life can bloom, even where there was once nothing but scorched earth. For this, we must all work to become stronger.
Yeah. Fair enough. Of course. Of course, Master. We'll do that one.
If that's what you want to call me, I won't object. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye! Is it just Paimon, or is she being nicer than before? We definitely count as friends after all that, don't you think? Hey!
Yeah, probably.
What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow, we can continue our journey. Oh, and since Paimon treated you to that super nice meal at Wanmin Restaurant, it's about time you returned the favor.
Nothing is free. That was really cool. I loved that one. Oh, we got a ukulele, I think, or it's a guitar. It's either one. Boop. Actually, I got some pools. Nice. Boop. And that's it. Rewards collected. All of these. All we need to do is go to the commission stuff and...
Waited. Nothing will get
See,
done
which boss should we defeat, however? There's a few bosses I would like to defeat. What does this take? This takes just this stuff. Which is a bit of a pain to get. It's... meh. Weapons already 90 for you. We need a bunch of these. Hi, Joey. Welcome. How are you doing? This is easy to get. We only need one. We just need 20 of these. which we get by defeating this thing. So let's see how much we get from one. Hi Joey, how you doing?
Yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
1, 2. This should be a breeze with the characters that we have. Let's see, am I actually the highest? What level is the highest? What level? 8. Maximum adventure rank is 60, and the maximum world level is not. I'm not even near the highest world level. I haven't really focused on leveling up. I'm only level 54. I'm good. How am I? I'm doing good. Relaxing with some Genshin and such.
Overruled.
What a 3 and the massive damage. Rock, paper, scissors. It's not actually rock, paper, scissors that it's doing. It's doing. I don't know which order. But scissors last. No, sec. I don't know anymore. But doesn't matter that much. It's already done for. It's just these things that take some recovery time for some reason. But we should be able to do this for these. Okay, let's see how many we get, because we need 20. 20 is a decent amount, and we get 3. This is at 4, so I still need 16. That is 6 more times defeating. Nowadays the bosses do respawn really quickly, so it shouldn't be too big of a...
Can't see? Yeah.
And I know this thing's attack patterns a little bit too well. I fought this thing so many times before. If we were a little bit stronger, we could even one-shot this thing. So it's rock, scissors, papers. There we go. I guess with Tikanari this would be easy because I can switch between them. I could try that at some point. The next fight. It should be as soon as we collect this. Oh, we only got 2, so it's not 3 guaranteed. We run here, it should despawn as soon as the flower disappears. There we go. And then we know that we have to change to him. They do the drill, and then after the drill comes the...
Let's nip that in the butt.
Oh, that was less damage. I was hoping on a better one. Okay, let's see how it goes if we place the Canary.
Yeah.
Okay, it needs to be an elemental attack. Taking them out with Tikanari is not as easy as I hoped. I thought it would be easier. Ooh, 2 again. I think we just got lucky with the 3. But we take this thing out so quick as well.
Transfixed.
Do that. To get a strong attack, we'll wait for the drill. Jump in front of it.
Can't see?
Ooh, it might be just 1 attack away. Boop, boop. That felt a little bit smoother. That's probably the way. 3, good. We're now at 11. We only need 9 more. If we get only 3s, it's gonna be 3 more fights. Rewards we get aren't the worst either. We should be able to make the thing already. One of the things. Yeah, craftable amount 1. Also need to find those and those. I can make 8 of these. That would put me at 21. So I need a few more. Those are not the hardest to get. I know a few places. These are annoying to get. Get 60 of them. I still need 30. Oh, that means that I need a heavy sword user.
Laid bare.
But then we have Kaching 90.
One with the forest.
Not the character I'm supposed to be, but that's okay. And then we wait.
I hear everything. Oh.
There we go. And 8.
Can't see?
Easy peasy. Give us a 3. A 2. Okay. That is what I was worried about, but oh well. The thing is, that's kind of what I don't enjoy about this game. At some point it gets a little bit grindy. You need to do a boss a lot of times to get the resources you want. I should have done my E.
Transfixed and shroud.
Ooh, I even missed an attack or 2. Hey, Rassy Rass. Boop. Rock, scissors, paper. Defeat. Hey, Rassy.
One with the forest.
We don't have the resin, we'll just use our broken resin stuff. Boop. Good amount of the res. Hey. Need note. Sit. Black. Okay, 4 more. Hey. It's okay. Hey. Klaar. Okay, we do that. Boop.
Go on. Can't see? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this one was better. I don't think I can one-shot it. Ooh, we got close to it. Like having it only do 1 ability. 2, 3 extra hits.
One with the forest.
There we go, nice and quick before it respawns. Otherwise we have to do the fight again, but then it has HP or something, half HP or something. Okay, 1 more fight, and we got it. We both have ults, so we'll see how fast this goes.
I'll uproot you! And shroud!
Ooh! We actually made it. I'm genuinely surprised that we managed to do it. I guess taking our result is just what we needed. 1, 2, and 3. Unless we get 1 right now, we should be fine. We got 3. Perfect. So that should be enough. King. Yes. We can make this one. We just have to grab these ones. And these ones. We don't need a lot of those. It looks like a lot, but... one place so out of my head where they are. That is in Leeway right here. And there's some of that stuff that we need. Core lapis.
Don't blink! Hey!
Annihilate.
We're only 82, so maybe. No, we still don't do a lot of damage. I don't know if fire damage works against them. Oh, it does. It probably doesn't fight their special power.
Barry! Can't see.
Incoming!
There you go. Before they get their full power thingy with that.
Don't blink! Incoming! Nowhere to hide! Don't blink!
And yeah, the most other thing we're looking for is these ones. This is core lapis. That's a bet. I want to fight that. I want to fight the core lapis. Then I do need a special character. That's a problem. I don't have a character that could work for it. First, I need to destroy all of them before I can actually shoot the character and such.
Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
And last but not least, these two.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Okay, now that we can chase a character from a party, I need a greatsword user. I could do it with non-greatswords, but because I have to harvest a lot, I don't really have a level 5-star.
Exciting!
No, well, we'll do. Boop. Boop. Core lapis.
Someone needs assistance.
I never activated this game.
I'll catch up.
Could be an easy one. I'm gonna guess either from smallest to biggest or from biggest to smallest.
Hey! Yeah.
And I missed. It's okay. We miss.
Don't blink.
Okay, so that one went down as soon as we activated that one.
Incoming.
Same for that one. So I presume... Is it timed or is it... It is timed. Okay, I need Visual or something like that. I do have her, I think. Visual. Let's see. Party setup. Oh, uses, so we'll replace you. I really don't have her. I thought I had her. Oh. Elemental Mastery. I think I will just do level. He might work. Oh.
Bags packed and
If
ready.
I remember correctly, he's a electro bow user. Yes. There we go.
It's a monster.
That was pretty easy. Just need to know which character to use.
No dice.
Switch them out. Remove. And there.
Let's go gather some samples.
It's a bit annoying to get them to switch places. It's fine. Our big objective right now. It's some lapis. Or core lapis. Wait, what is this? Enemies? Oh, because I selected it on a character, they show you other. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Because I selected, I wanted to level her up. Okay. So if I click on here and do the level planner, there we go. Same with character planning. I still need to press T. Here, if I say go to collect, it should automatically show me when I'm near areas or things like that. Or there should be lapis near us. It likes to grow near the rock side. That's what I've noticed. There we go, near rocks.
Steady as stone.
Oop. Oh, it even tells you how much you need. That is handy. Oh, I wish they had this tool a long time ago. If I remember correctly, there might be something over there still.
Someone needs assistance.
There it is. These might or might not be in a circle, but I used to collect a lot of lapis because multiple characters need lapis to level up. I know Kaching does. And what is her name? The pirate lady, I think. Bao. She needs those. I think that's what I think it was. Yeah. One day I'll figure it out. But for now, we'll just keep collecting them. Hope it's not in the inside. Otherwise, we first need to do quest, and it's in the inside. We first need to do the quest. Oh, this is terrible. How will I paint like this? What's wrong? Oh, it's you, Traveler. Well, here's the problem. I've been looking for inspiration around the Lua Pool. And I wanted to paint a few pictures to bring back with me. But I haven't been able to find a good angle, so... And so none of my paintings have been to my satisfaction. I was focused on taking in the scenery, and that I only realized that most of my paintbrushes and paint had come missing when I arrived here. I must have left them in the previous post where I painted the picture. Could you help me find them? Sure. Oh, he's gonna show us pictures and then we're gonna have to... Okay. So we have the black and white sketchbook and a color sketch. Ooh, recipes. From their painting... Trading review, what? We got some stuff out of it? Ooh, free loot. Where are those paintings? most of the time they're in somewhere here that's usable. Or it's in that one. Oh, it might be here in the books. There we go. So, okay, that shouldn't be too hard. That looked like it was from the other side of here, so there. At least that's how I looked at it. Oh, it's a bit more to the right than I thought. But I know exactly what it is still. It's more there. So he's been drawn from that point or that point. The easiest to check. We've got a put point right here. We can partly see the path, so it should be here somewhere. But this way we're on top of the mountain, making it a little bit easier. There it is, the books. And there we go. Now that we're here though. Quickly check if there's any here. Doesn't seem like it. The only downside with this map is they don't tell you if it's up or under. Oh, whopper flowers. I need those.
Keep up.
Speed of light. Huh? Nowhere to hide.
None of that fire stuff from them. The nectar we need to... Wait, where'd it go? What? Where'd it go? It disappeared. It's magic. Oh, it just went back. I guess sometimes they do that when you're too far away from their spawn, but...
Don't blink!
Enshroud! I hear everything! Laid bare!
That's strong character.
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
There we go. And I saw the lapis. There it is. Okay, we're already at 40 of 60.
Someone needs assistance.
Doesn't look like there's actually core lapis near this thing. There's another one. It also doesn't tell you how much there's in this area. But they won't show you another area until you collect it all in this area. They only show you 2 at a time. If you can't do one because of a quest or something like that, like I have now, options are kind of running out. I don't really see anything. Maybe from this side I'll see more. Nope.
Someone needs assistance.
Like, and at this point it might be because one of them is underneath the ground or something like that, but I can never know for sure. Up until we find it.
I'll catch up.
There is a cave here. This cave does lead to a boss and leads more to the left. So I don't think we get any lapis from this. Nope. No, we go too far out of the circle. It's not it. But where else to look? Right in front of us. There we go. That was all from that area.
Needs assistance.
Ooh, I am questioning. Are the color books paintings that we looked at? Yeah, okay, they're both different. So my initial idea from over here was probably right. It's just let's see. We look at it like this somewhat. So it should be here somewhere. There it is. This is the spot. That's where I spawned this.
Someone needs speed of light.
And it's good to have that open. We never know when we want to use it. Hey, Vessie. But one of the reasons I came here a lot in Genshin as well is because I think this is one of the only sources, or used to be. Not sure if they made it change it. Get this stuff. Lotus heads. They're for a cooking recipe that you need as such. There's only so many in the world. There we go, we have another one. I mean, I knew that there was probably some more around in the area here because of that blue circle, but I also saw one inside, so I knew I had to do the quest for the circle to disappear. Two and three. Get that core lapis, get his quest done so we can open the gate and get that last core lapis. Boop. Yep, we found your painting tools. Here you go. Enjoy your painting. We're just giving him another spot ID, I think. Oh. Wait. Unravel the secrets behind the pool. Maybe I should have read the text. Okay, this quest might be more hard than I thought. I thought it was just, oh, okay, we have to retrieve something or... Maybe it's up there?
One with the forest.
Make them not able to see us. They're pretty weak, so... Not too worried about them.
An impressive bounty.
No holes down from here. There's a chest up there. It does say my quest is right here, however. I'll check up here and then we'll go down and see what he has to say. We'll probably talk to him again, see what he had to say, because they give a summary of what they were saying, I think. Okay, this looked to be... Oh! Found a path. Always an open window somewhere.
That's everything. On to the next.
Okay, that was just for that chest. It's not a way inside. Okay, let's talk to him again. This isn't right. This can't be right. Those statues' eyes don't light up. In my viewfinding technique wrong somehow. Oh, that can't be it. Eyes. What eyes? The statues don't have any at all. Is that the thing? Do I need to find the eye of the statues? Hope not, that's gonna be a pain. I hope it's just gonna be a case of, okay, you have to climb the statue, activate something on top of it, or look at its eyes, and... This statue head has a hole in its head, and it seems something maybe... Oh, we do have eyes. Where did we get this? Probably when we were looking for his stuff. I think. I don't remember picking these up any other time, but it has been a long time since I did the Leeway story, so... Insert. There we go. I think we just got it when we were playing.
Idea.
Wait.
Time.
Chick died. Uh-oh. Oh. So this is how it is. These two rocks really are the eyes of the two statues. The eyes will only shine once you've put them in. Looks like I'll be able to paint something great after all. I'll have to find a good angle. Sounds good to me. Almost forgot. Oh, it's a defeat your opponent's thing. Ooh. That's not great. Like a Ching would have been my best option against the fire one. The water and ice is not that hard. I'll just
witness my rise. Transfixed.
use her.
I've not finished my research.
Okay, I can slowly beat down its shield somewhat.
Time to clean up.
Or not at all. 70 seconds. I'm not gonna make 70 seconds. That's the problem. All I need to do is get the shield down. Then I can take him out with Arrowell.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Problem is, I need elemental energy to take out elemental shields, and I need to wait another 12 seconds before I can actually do. Anything big. There. Easy peasy. Only 2 characters dead, that's all. Scooter.
Laid bare.
Fingers chest. And the whole reason I did this quest and everything, the core lapis. More core lapis here, that's actually pretty nice.
This is where you fall.
You know, I would say worth it. 3 core lapis and some chests. Or 4 core lapises. No, it was 3. 2 there, 1 there. We're getting there. And I think we might already have enough to level up Kaching. Not in core lapis, but in this one we can now make 12. We need... Yeah, we have enough for that. We only need 12 more core lapis. And Kaching will be level 90. And as soon as we make Kaching level 90, we'll call it a night. We'll just be on the search for some core lapis, running around, collecting stuff. Want to mention it?
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What
There we go.
exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. Speed of light. Hey!
And we'll go to the ruins. We are in the circle, so this might be a good spot for, yep. For Lapis.
All in a day's work.
Overruled.
And 3. Oh! Oh, free chest.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
What's the way out? Actually, he just sent me something he wants to buy, so I got a little bit distracted. That's okay. Animal one. I don't have an animal, but I could replace setup. First of all, disable both of you. Go for you and you now.
Ready
that way she's back on slot 4. I don't know. I like her on slot 4. Now we have Jean to activate this one. There we go.
I hope the others find some.
And we are officially in the blue circle. I see your first one. There's probably some over there. Line up. It was a bad lineup. Boop, boop, boop. That was the only one here. Okay. I know there's a bunch in this area over here. There's more here. What? We were just... I feel like we were just there, but it could have shown us.
Someone needs assistance.
But it might be because there's only one here and it just searched it for your nearest area. That might be why. I don't mind. We'll find them all in no time. We're in the circle. Which normally it likes to be near rocky areas, so near something that is a rock. I can start collecting these things. I might need some more for recipes anyways. There it is. They like to hide them. Rather well as well. Okay, the bigger circle probably indicates that there's more. Oh, I hope there's more than one. I don't even know how many more we need. 8 more. 8 shouldn't be a big deal.
Someone needs assistance.
Nothing here. 4. Oh, it managed to hit me before I managed to hit it. We are in the area. And I found the first 2.
Leave it all to me.
2.
Someone needs assistance.
3. Would be nice if you could send out a party automatic for Lapis, Score Lapis. I don't know if you can actually do that. I never checked. But then again, I only need it for characters, so they might not have done that. That you can find lapis. Yeah, the rest is probably up here. There's the first piece. Another piece. There's that part of this circle. It might still be part of this circle. Might be the last one of this circle. But we have a circle right next to us. Yep.
Transfixed.
Oop. He didn't even stand a chance. I just wiped him off then. Just wiped him off the planet. That's all. 2 and a 3. Ooh, there's another one. I had a suspicion there might be a second one here.
I'll catch up.
Might be at the top, might also be at the bottom. I'm gonna guess the top. Mint.
I'll catch up.
And a boop. They really like to put these things on the boundaries of the circles as well, so. Stamina. It's always a bit of a search party with this. Oh, there it is.
Leave it all to me.
Boop, boop. 2 more. And then we got another character 90.
Someone needs assistance.
We'll walk around it. Grab that and... we're already in the circle over here. There we have one. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. The last one is here. Somewhere. Brass, knock it off.
I'll catch up.
These things always seem like a pain to find when you need to find the last one. Brass is not happy right now with something. He hears too many noises. Where is that last one?
Don't blink.
Boop. Nope, we'll go to the other circle. That is right there. We only need one, so having to search long for one is not really worth it. Don't know who else needs core lapis. For some reason I can't think about who needs it. Being hilly troll.
Someone needs assistance.
There we go. Go to the statue. Upon the statue, we'll do our wishes. We'll grab the stuff to level up Kaching, and then Or just grab it. We just have to go to the alchemy table and alchemize stuff and boom, problem solved. But because I have some wishes... Oh, that's not good news. I didn't manage to get on the statue. Normally I don't have troubles getting on there. Oh well. There we go. I will probably pull earlier for her because I don't really have a good dendro. We'll throw 2 in here. So that's all we have. 2. 1 and a 2.
Hello, I'm Yao Yao, a lowly disciple of the Adeptus Streetwear Rambler. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I like the plushies.
If you encounter...
I didn't even know we could get her. I was just looking at her. I wasn't paying attention. We also have 2 normal wishes. How are my normal wishes doing, actually? Should be slowly getting up there. Oh, it's a purple. For a second, I thought it was gold. Oh, he's cute. Already have him. Grab the stuff. And there we go. We need it. There we go. We even got a bonus one. Now, get sand. Never mind, we can't yet because I've got one more thing. First, we need to put you into the maximum amount we can. Same with you. Could make 2 of you, but I only need 1. We'll do 1 for now. There we go. Now we can level up Kaching. Ascent. And boop. 90. I don't have that many books anymore. Wow. It's been a while since I ran out of books. Oh, we don't get a reward for the max. We got you new. And we got you. No, not level up. The constellation. There we go. All I need to do now at some point is just get enough books to get Kaching level 90. But it will be for another time. For now, I hope everybody enjoyed, because I definitely did. Had lots of fun. But I am gonna call it a night. Or stream. So yeah. For now, have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful night. I'll be back Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Always takes me a bit to figure out which day. But yeah. And bye-bye, Joey. Have a good night. Good day, everybody. I will miss you all too. Love you all. Bye-bye, everyone.